this is Tom and Scott. We're the Story Guys, and we would like you to be aware of a great new opportunity to share your stories. We have a group now called Stories from the Heart, and actually I've uploaded one of my stories to our page, I guess. So if you search for stories by Story Guys, you'll find that there.
Very good story too. Very, very nice story. Just the thing we're looking for.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Just the thing that we're looking for from everyone who wants to participate. These type of stories, but again, Tom's tended to be on the serious side. We welcome those.
Go figure.
Yeah, go figure.
Go figure, really. But funny stories, inspirational stories, anything that you might wish to contribute to us, please send it on to us or write us, let us know what you're thinking.
We would love to hear from you, and so we've got a really good start going.
Yes.
Yes. We had our first meeting here in St. Petersburg of the local storytellers last Sunday. It was very successful. We had a lot of discussion going on, and one of the discussions that was brought up was by one of the members who truly was a natural storyteller, but at the same time she did not have an idea of how to start telling a story or writing a story. She needed a catharsis.
She was looking for some focus, and we weren't exactly sure when we started talking how to get that focus.
Right, right. So what I had done is come up with some, what would you call them?
Inspirational
questions
questions
that
yes.
will get people starting to think of a story. And so I'm going to share those questions with you, and hopefully by thinking of one of these you might be able to hone in on an idea or a thought process of yours and write about one of these, or it may trigger you to go elsewhere in your mind and write a story. So the questions are these.
What does it truly feel like to have a broken heart? That's a heavy one.
One that it can be very funny or it can be really sad is what was your most embarrassing moment?
Oh, we'd love those.
Oh,
we love
yeah,
those. We're not telling you
those
ours.
are good. I've got plenty of them.
I think that's been expunged from my record, but I'm not sure.
No, we will definitely be sharing some of those.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But we want yours.
We want yours. We want to hear because everyone's are different.
Yeah.
The third question, what would you write about if you were writing a children's book? If someone gave you the opportunity and said, whoever you are, here's a project, we want you to write a children's book. Think about it. And what topic would you choose? What characters would you choose? How would the story go? You may even wish to write the story for us. If that's the case, we're all for it.
That'd be great. You don't have to write the whole book, but just give us an idea of what you would do if you were given that opportunity.
Exactly. The fourth question, if you were at the end of your life, as we all will come sooner or later, what parting words to humanity would you leave for the world?
It's a really good question, and I'm not sure that I can come up with an answer to that right away, but it's one that I'm going to think about. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a heavy one too.
Yeah.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5.
Five.
You can count.
5. Imagine a story focusing on the word alone.
Which actually I did, and it's the story that I've recorded, and you'll see it in our page.
And it's either right above us or right below us.
Yeah, I think
it's called Tom's Story.
It's called Tom's Story. I may actually change that because when we were searching for it on YouTube just to see where it was, 47 million different things came up called Tom's Story. So if you go to Story Guys, you'll see it there. And I probably will call it something else like Tom's Lonely Story or
Yeah,
something like
yeah. But these are the things we are looking for. This is exactly the type of thing. And if you wish to write them, email them to us at the Gmail address, please feel free. But if you have a camera, much like we do,
We have a couple.
if you wish to do your story just as Tom did on the camera, that would be wonderful to. Oh, shut up. I like this. I can't say that much anymore, so I've got to do something. And I'm being very good about that, guys. Notice this time, I'm not going every 5 minutes. I promised myself that if I caught myself saying rather than saying I was going to spontaneously combust. So,
Flames.
so I'm
Sorry.
really watching that.
And by the way, we did get some comments about our comment on the last video about being high, and we weren't.
We weren't.
We
And we
weren't.
weren't going to.
We might have had a little drinky poo, but we weren't high.
Yeah, he had his scotch and water, and I had my horrendous
This is really right here, all the time.
rum and Coke fire drink. That's another story which
Yeah,
will
that's
come
good.
further, but you'll get the gist of that story. But
What?
I am going to burst into flames right next.
We burst into Carmen Miranda. The group that we had the most interest from, try to ignore it.
Interestingly enough, was married women with children. We've gotten quite a few really great stories from those people. So we may have to change the focus of the group.
Well, it was a married straight woman with a 20-some-year-old gay son.
And
it was
a married straight woman who has a gay friend, and a married straight woman, another married straight woman that has.
And
a
these
gay
are
friend,
part of our
so-
core group here in St. Petersburg. So you see the type of stories
But
we're going to get.
we are going to be
Wonderful.
meeting regularly. We'll be meeting again on February 15th. You can contact us at the email address, and we'll get you the particulars on that.
And if you're
that
here
meeting.
locally, you're more than welcome to join us on a Sunday afternoon, 1 to 2 hours.
Yes, and it'll be right here in the studio.
Or out in the yard if it's pretty.
If it's
The
nice, we'll be out.
yard is much prettier than the studio.
right,
So,
that's
lots of plants.
Lovely hat.
Thank you. So in any case, I'm going back to again. It's time to end this.
Okay,
video.
all right, we're out of here.
We're out of here. So keep us in mind. Please write us a comment every once in a while. Let us know if we are really off the wall or you really are embracing us, because we really want to embrace you.